Nice to have fans back, isn't it?
I was just going to ask that, Dave. Did it seem more like the Battle of Alberta again with the fans, with the kind of intensity that you saw tonight?
Just way more emotion in the game. Emotion from the players, the fans, just the atmosphere in the building. It's a way better experience for everybody.
How would you describe maybe the last 5-6 minutes of that first period? It seemed like things got pretty hairy and hectic.
It's just a good hockey game. I like emotion in the game, right? I don't think we have enough emotion in the game. So a little emotion, a little hard. Saturday night, a couple rivals. What's not to like about that?
Your captain had another amazing game. Your whole first line. What would you say about their performance tonight?
Calgary's a desperate team. They're coming in here. They're going to play desperate. They played really hard. They threw a lot of pucks at the net, made us defend, made us compete hard, and there was ebbs and flows in the game. We capitalized on a couple power plays, which kind of pushed the game along for us, but they didn't quit. They got it to 3-2. They were actually in the second period. They were pushing pretty good. Hyman had a breakaway, and then all of a sudden comes back the other way. They get one, and so it's kind of ebbs and flows like that. But I thought after Jesse's goal, we really played well. We kind of locked it down. Didn't get much after that. So it was it's a hard game. You got to give the other team some credit, but I thought our guys hung in there, and we found a way to win.
As you kind of alluded to, Jesse's goal being very important for you guys. He scored in both games now. What have you kind of seen from him in the first two games? He just seems like a lot more confident.
Well, he just feels like he belongs. He feels like he belongs in the league. Feels like he could be a good player in the league, and he's ever since the start of camp last year, he started building himself to be a good NHL player, and his confidence continues to grow, and his game continues to grow, and he's playing in a lot of situations, playing with those big guys, and he puts a lot of work in the game, and his skill set is really strong. He can shoot the puck well, which you've seen tonight.
Dave, you didn't get Jesse on the ice much in the second period because of all the penalties, but he came back in the third period and scored the goal, obviously, and then set up Connor for the fifth one. Was there too many penalties to get some of the people on the ice?
Well, that's just the way it happens when there's you got people, especially when we're not getting a lot of power plays. It seems like we're killing. So you're taking the rhythm out, and you're always coming out of kills. You're always trying to find the rhythm of getting people going again. And that's a challenge. But Jesse, for the most part, he stayed with Connor and Leon, and then on the power play, him and Hyman kind of switch up a little bit.
How did you see the play with Anderson and Yamamoto? Did you see a headbutt?
I'm sure the league will look at it. I looked at it. To me, it's a headbutt, but the league will look at it. Is what it is.
And Fogel's play, what did you think of?
Really strong. The line was really good. Fogel's been good in both games. Both games. Big, hard player to play against around the front of the net. Really roots around in there. And in a game like this tonight, he's a good player.
Thank you.
Dave, what'd you make of the one-timer from Connor in that spot there that he's been working on?
It's funny. As soon as it happened, I knew as soon as it went in, the players are so happy for him. They're laughing. It just because you guys have brought it up in the last week or whatever. So it's out there that we're looking for results now, and he got results. So it was a light moment, put it that way.
With Mike Smith, 30-some saves last game, another 40 here tonight. Has he been as steady a player as you've had so far?
Really steady. Tonight was, like I say, just lots of pucks being thrown at the net from all over the place. I'll be interested to see what the actual scoring chances are in the game, but they threw a lot of pucks there. They just chip a lot of pucks there. And Schmitty was steady. He just hung in there and stopped the ones he needed to.
Jesse's hanging around the net a lot, causing a lot of commotion. You could tell it was already getting on Calgary's nerves. They were, getting a little bit tired of it. Is this something that you guys have kind of urged him to do, or is it something that he's kind of discovered and comes naturally?
We've urged him to do it, but he's doing it willingly. That's a big man hanging around in front of there. He's a hard guy to move, and he's got that big tripod going. He's a hard guy to move. So he likes to go there. He knows that if he goes there, he can find some pucks around there and score some goals. And if you see him, when he scores a goal, he looks like the happiest guy in the world, right? And so why not go there more and score some more?
You've got this second and third wave now that you can throw over the boards that you never had in the past. Just what's the value of that, especially in a game like this where you kind of need that sort of depth?
I thought, as the third period got going there, we got up by 2, and then I went with the 3 lines, and there was a flow and a rhythm to our game that everybody was on the same page, and that's nothing against the other line that wasn't playing much, but you just get into that rhythm. Like you say, we got 3 lines that are just going hard and playing a similar style. It doesn't matter who the players are, and you can do that. You can look like a pretty good team.